Presenting from across the pond, it's the Squared Circle Relics Podcast.
Welcome to episode 99. One more left to the big 100. But episode 99 is just as exciting stuff. It's our yearly Hall of Fame. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, it's always the one near WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I think we've always kind of missed it before, but like literally we're on kind of like WrestleMania week this time round. So
yeah,
it is quite exciting.
We have moved through Hall of Fames. We started off with a well-known name, and then we went down to AI, and then we're just working through the list each year. So we'll see what happens next year to see if we even have Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Well, I am here, your president, as always, with Colonel Chaos himself, Jamie Stocker, and CMC. I've just noticed you've changed your moniker on your thing to CMC. Normally you say Chris. And I'm here with CMC, Chris McCarthy. Hello and welcome, guys. So let's start it off.
Boys.
Go on then, Jamie. How you been, bub?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really, really good. Thank you. How about you two? Have you had a good Easter break with the kids off and everything else?
So many Easter hunts. It's been unreal. It's been great though. I've really enjoyed it. Met Peter Rabbit.
Yeah, I was a bit dubious about your Peter Rabbit. It was a lovely photo, but it looked very much like the rabbit from the White House. That looked very awkward next to Donald Trump.
Yes, he did.
It's fucking moonlighting.
He talked in my ear and said, "Is the Strait of Hormuz open yet?" In a proper Matt Berry sounding. I've been listening to a lot of Matt Berry recently. I just love him. You're the most devious bastard in New York City. Yes, Clem Fandango, I can hear you. I love Matt Berry. Anyway, so Chris, how are you going?
Yeah, I'm good. But yeah, like been busy with Easter holidays, isn't it? So I've been like not doing much work and doing a lot of Mario. So we completed Mario Galaxy 1. We nearly completed Mario Galaxy 2. And then we went to see the Mario Galaxy film, which was great. And then last night I went to see Harry Enfield live.
Oh, loads of money.
Loads of money. Yeah, it was amazing. I haven't laughed like that in fuck knows. Probably since the last time we did the pod.
So what was it, like a stand-up thing? Was it like him doing his skits, or was it character sort of stuff? What was it?
Yeah, it was not stand-up. It was like going through his life and then just telling you about like how the characters came about and things like that. And basically every character that we would know from the show is somebody that he knows. So every character is based on a real person, which I never knew that. So really, really cool. Some of them are like his kids and like friends' kids and, you know, like just random people he knew. But yeah, it was an amazing night. Really, really cool.
Nice.
Kevin and Perry kind of defined an era. It was like... Then the In-Betweeners came out, didn't it? It was like Kevin Perry Go Large and then the In-Betweeners. So, yeah, very cool, man. Very cool.
But I bought a Kevin t-shirt last night and it says on it, "So unfair." And like, I was thinking, I've got a kid who's like 12, just about to be 13 soon. And like, he's going to be in that kind of mindset, isn't he? Fucking horrible teenager, yeah. But I just
so unfair.
Arms ringing.
I just think it's funny that I'm the one wearing it and he's, you know what I mean? But I need to get him to watch Harry Enfield. For sure.
I'm full Paul. Yeah, I saw my parents today. I had a weird day. I've had a lovely week. Lots of love with the family and stuff like that. I had a weird day. Got in a bit of a disagreement in Tesco's because someone cut in trying to get their food, which I hate when they do that. You know, when you buy online and then you go and collect it. So we normally go and do that. And then, someone cut in line and they weren't too receptive of my response to them when they did it. Is what it is.
Did you turn a bit John McEnroe on them?
Well, I was okay until he walked away and said, "Enjoy your queuing." and then I kind of just
threw something at him. Tell me you threw something at him.
I said something I probably shouldn't have done, and it did start a bit.
Did it escalate?
Kerfuffle, let's just say that
it escalated.
It did a bit, yeah.
We've all been there.
It is all right, but it was the Tesco's employees' fault because they shouldn't have served him. So
too right.
It's what it is. But my parents came around after that, and funny. So my mum, everyone knows, like my mum's, she's a gem. She really is, but she's an interesting one. And she said, I got a text message the other day. And I said, right. And she goes, well, you know, when they text you, like, just like, oh, we've got deals for fibre in your area right now. Would you like to subscribe to it? And she sent back, no. And then the next message she tried to send was to my sister. And she sent, I've got the stew on. It'll be ready for tomorrow. And apparently it fucks Sky's system right up. They were sending a message going, are you human? Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? And shit like that.
Oh my God.
Absolutely amazing. So, if you want to fuck with Sky, just, if they send you a message, just say, you've got a stew on the go.
Throw them off their game.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. So, I mean, let's start off with the fact that we should have a fourth person on the show today. So, Graham's visit. He is not here today. He's busy. He's got caught up in work, so he cannot record with us today. But we do have his nominees for the sections that he's presenting today, and he has given his votes as well for each of the topics. So what I would say is, the only thing is that on each of his topics, we'll just have to substitute as being someone who will break the tie if it's 2-2 in one area.
Okay.
So I can do like the first one, and Chris, you can do the second one, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I don't think there will be a tie, to be honest. I'd be surprised. Anyway, so
watch them all be ties now.
Yeah,
every one of them.
The first couple of years we did this, there were a lot of ties. I think, but I don't know. We'll see. But Jamie, do you want to go through the Patreon stuff first?
Yeah, let's do it. So, as always, if you want to sign up to our Patreon, we have our 2 tiers. Lower tier, £4 a month, gets you in the door, gets in the Facebook group, and gets you early access to all our normal pods, but also you get all the bonus shows as well. And if you want to join our second tier, our top tier, you can join that for just a little bit more. We're looking at £10 a month for that. You get in the door again, as always, the bonus shows, plus you do get physical cards for that every other month as well. So we'll be looking at starting to get those rolling again for Series 2. This month we have had, obviously, quite an early release. Episode 98 went out over a week early compared to the free feed. And again, we're recording on this on Friday, so we'll get this out for the patrons as soon as we finish recording. It will be a few days later for the free feed. Also had Square Roots the last couple of months. We had John Tancredi from the CFP. He was on last month's Squared Roots. And I literally recorded with Billy Celio last night for his Squared Roots. And that's gone up this afternoon. So quite a quick turnaround when it does come to shows. And we always try and get them out as soon as possible to maximise that early access. So do definitely support the Patreon if you can. Anything from the Patreon goes on to support our sort of running costs and our feed and everything else. So if you enjoy the pod, do hop on, even if just for a month, to buy us a coffee, and that will do great stuff for the Patreon. And that's pretty much where we are at the minute.
Fantastic. Thank you, mate. So we'll move on. What have we been watching? Chris is like, ironically, because I know G had been watching quite a lot to the run up to Mania. He's hated it all.
He's not impressed. Let's put it that way.
Not impressed at all.
I actually did watch. I sat down last night and I said to the missus, I have to watch some wrestling because I'm doing a wrestling podcast tomorrow. Card specific, but we do talk about wrestling. And I hadn't watched any in about 3 weeks. So I did actually watch Raw last night. Not
much has happened onwards, though, from a few weeks ago to today, really.
Yeah, I mean, there was one good thing that I would say, and that was the whole Obafemi versus the Brock Lesnar. and they did like a recap from last week, and they both got into the ring, and I had like in big letters come up the brink, and I loved that. I thought that was like the most cinematic thing I've ever seen them do, and I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. But the rest of the show was just a bit like, meh. It was 3 hours.
There's one bit that we need to Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Yeah. Oh my god!
When she hit that, you can just feel
horrible.
It. Yeah,
it is. Just hear that knuckles noise, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah, and she had a big egg on her head afterwards for it. So
yeah, the sound. Oh my god!
It's a bit of a weird setup there as well, because like where Faker came in to attack them, Roxanne had full view of her come running in. Like she could have told him to get away. But nonetheless, but there are rumours that they're on concussion watch, and it might be that if Liv doesn't recover, she might actually be out of Mania, which is such a sad situation, really, if it happens that way. But I do wonder if, like we said, it's normally Mania week, isn't it? Like now or just been. I wonder if it just being that little bit later in the month has just made that build to WrestleMania that much longer and feels stretched out. I think had we peaked at like Obafemi with his foot on Lesnar, that would have been enough then to see us through. And same with Punk and Reigns. I do feel like having 3 more weeks just drags out a bit too much. But yes, I don't know why they've moved it really.
The shoehorn of putting Gunter versus Seth, it's so shoehorned in. There's like even Seth Rollins was like, there's been no animosity, there's been no build. So you might be thinking, why is he wanting to like have a match with me and attack me? I was thinking the same thing myself, and I'm like, yeah, we're all thinking that, but it's just
what were your original plans? You two?
Exactly.
Everything else is fucked up.
Yeah, because Bron Breakker is on the shelf. So yeah, that was a bit shit, to be honest. I don't like the way that they've dealt with it. We'll do. I didn't really factor this in, but we do need to do our predictions as well, don't we? So we'll get on that in a second. What else was there? So I have been thinking a bit about like WWE and the way I feel about it recently. So it's taken me a while because I don't like it and I don't hate it. I'm kind of like in this purgatory state of I don't know what will bring me back fully into it at the minute, and I don't know what will absolutely get me off of it entirely. You know what I mean? I just 100%. Feel really just meh about it all. And the way I feel about it, like I was thinking like in a music sense, and it's like if you think about it in the UK, it's like when Chris Moyles left Radio 1 and they replaced him with Grimmy. And that was just at the time, it was like, radio, you know, that's the only reason. Yeah,
you got no one else to go, is there? Like, yeah.
Or if you think like globally, it's like when the Killers decided to move away from being an indie band and do something really strange and
electronic.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, I still want to like you, but you're not my jam. And that's how I kind of feel it since. And I'm not putting the blame on Triple H's table here. It's more since TKO took over. And everyone's going to say, well, Vince was shit. Like, for 25 years. 20 years. I get that. But the way that it's being presented now is just, especially with how much everything costs, and it's just not gone the way that I want it to have gone, personally. Do you guys feel the same, or?
100%.
Yeah, 100% with me as well,
I don't think that anything, to be honest, could ever make me stop watching. I really don't think any. I've been watching for so long now that I'll always have that kind of just vested interest. But you're right, I don't know what would get me back in, like, whole hog. I don't know that there is anything that could really do it.
I mean, you boys dropped off during the Orton Triple H Cena kind of era, where every pay-per-view was either Cena, Triple H, Cena, Orton. And you think if you can survive that era, you never ever will leave anything else.
Honestly, I don't think I'll ever stop. But
well, I think the late 2000s was generally bad, but I just remember like watching it on a Friday, like SmackDown on a Friday night. There's nothing else on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just remember watching it and enjoying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't stay up for the shows. In fact, I don't even think about staying up for the shows. I just I don't really care, to be honest. I'll catch up normally, like pretty much what Chris will do as well. Just watch the clips.
Yeah, that's what I've done this week, is just watch the roundup kind of show. I've watched Velocity.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. With AEW, I think, well, the only talking point from my side on this is obviously Chris Jericho's back. Which was a bit of a surprise, I think, to be honest. I still thought he was going to go to WWE at some point, but...
I think the longer it went on, the less I thought he was going to go back to WWE. I guess he'd been gone. I didn't realise he'd been gone over a year. It didn't feel like it's been a year since he's been off AEW. But I did wonder, like, when he didn't turn up at the Rumble and then didn't turn up at the Elimination Chamber, because that was in Canada, wasn't it? The Chamber. I do wonder, like, actually, how long would it be before, it'd be then Raw after Mania, wouldn't it then? But yeah, it's good to see Jericho back in some ways. It's maybe a break is good for Jericho, but I do wonder how long this greatest hits type thing will wear thin, and then you want to see him do something different. But everyone is enjoying the list coming back and kind of the stuff he did last week as well. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I will say it's Dynasty this weekend, so we've got a pay-per-view at least to watch this weekend, which is
we're not going to do the predictions for that today. Let's just do WrestleMania.
No, I'm going to do scorecard next week.
Yeah.
So if you want to do scorecard, they are up, but WrestleMania isn't yet. So yeah, just
we're going to be here for a month for Sundays.
Dynasty is up, yeah.
Yeah, it's up. Okay,
cool.
I need to find some time to do these scorecards, man.
They do take a while, don't they?
It's a good 45 minute, investment time to really.
That's why I lose. I need to do research.
Yeah.
Well, the score is out of 202 this time round, so let's see who can get the lowest out of 202 and still win.
202 is low.
That's very
low.
A low number.
Okay. Well, let's do very quickly then. Let's do our predictions.
Okie dokie, yeah.
I have got a list of 7 matches for the first night and 6 matches for the next night. So, The Vision and I Show Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight. Yeah. Go on, Jamie first.
I'm going to go with Speed and the Instagrammers. I think that's going to be the way forward, I think.
Chris?
I will join you on that. I think just where they've got the celebrity involvement, I can just see... Did you guys see, like, LA Knight was on I Show Speed's stream? And I think I Show Speed's going to get the win here. I think he'll get the pin.
And I think they're putting this on ESPN as well, aren't they? So it's going to be
it's one
free
of the first
for everybody.
ones, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going the other way. I'm going the Usos and the LA Knight because I actually do want LA Knight to win something at some point. I'm not a hater of LA Knight. I just... Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know. See what happens. Okay, so Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. Go on, Chris, this time.
Oh, I'm going to go for Drew McIntyre. Just because I think they owe him one. I think they owe him a big win after what they did with the title. I know that was, part and parcel of it, but yeah, I just think he needs a big win over like a top guy sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to go for Drew.
Jamie?
Yeah, I'm also going to go for Drew as well. I think he's been obviously on lots of things the last couple of weeks, and he's been on like Chris Flanvey, and they're kind of doing a lot of stuff into Drew. I don't know, has he had a Mania win the last couple of years either? I don't know if he has or
Not
hasn't.
for a while, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, 21 or something or not.
So I think he's due a good Mania win, and I think an unsanctioned match suits him up perfectly, really. Yes, I'm going to go with Drew as well.
Make it a 3-way. I don't think that they've put any kind of momentum to Jacob, have they, at all? Since he's been back from
really
Teethageddon that he's had. Stephanie Vakir versus Liv Morgan. Surely that's going to be the main event, isn't it? You would have thought so because it's a Rumble win.
Yeah. It should be because of that, yeah, because it's Rumble.
I'll go. I'm going to say Liv. I don't really want to, but I'm going to say Liv.
I'm also going to say Liv. I think I'm going to go. I know we haven't got the Dom Mysterio title win, but I think that plan maybe always was to have them both with belts, and I'm going to go with Liv winning as well.
Make that another threesome because I'm going to go with Liv as well. I just think she deserves it. I think she's been one of their top guys. And yeah, I think she deserves it. I think
she's on a comeback as well, isn't she? Like, this is her return run ultimately, isn't it? Yeah. So,
and after that spot the other day, she definitely deserves it.
AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
I'm going AJ Lee. I think she retains, and then they do the Eddie Benoit spot at the end of WrestleMania Night 2 with them two with the belts with the confetti to create new history on that side of thing.
Without trying to copy it, I also think AJ Lee all day. They won't just give it to her to put back to Becky, I don't think, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, not to copy both of you, but AJ Lee.
Okay.
Just doesn't make sense, Becky winning. I don't see how that makes any sense.
Yeah, but
where'd you go with her
WWE.
either? Yeah.
The Irresistible Forces. It's a good 80s name, isn't it? But Charlotte and Alexa, Bailey and Lyra, and the Bella Twins. I'm going to go Bella Twins.
I'm nodding in agreement. I'm going to go for them too.
Jamie.
Again, it just makes sense, doesn't it?
I'm going to then rattle things off a bit. I'm going to go with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I think that because they've had them as a team for a little while, I think maybe that's what we might get that. And again, the same kind of, this is a bit of Alexa's kind of comeback run, isn't it? And a fresh coat of paint for Charlotte. So I'll mix up a bit.
If the Bella Twins weren't in there, I probably would have gone for Bailey and Lyra because they've got some steam at the minute. But anyway, so Seth Rollins versus Gunther. Chris?
I'm going to go for Seth. I just feel like Gunther needs a loss. Do you know what I mean? When's the last big loss he had? Maybe losing the title. And that feels like a while ago now. So yeah, I'm going to go for Seth on that one.
Jamie?
I'm going to go for Gunther only because I think Braun returns and costs Seth the match, and then you get the whole Gunther in with the Vision.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Gunther because I think that they're going to have Gunther retire Brock at some point. And you can't squash his run now, even though I know it's not for retiring Seth. I wish it was. Yeah, it's Gunther for me. And then Cody versus Randy Orton with Pat McAfee, which we didn't really talk about in the recap and stuff like that. The weirdest duo ever. Because they both love a punt. Team punt.
That's just...
Yeah. I'm actually going to go for Orton and Pat. I can't see Cody winning that. Jamie?
I think it's also going to be Orton as well. And you said about Gunther retiring Brock. I think Gunther would eventually retire Orton at some point, and he'll be felt that way.
Yeah, and I agree. I just think you've got to give Orton. He's just been there so long, and been a real team player. Does that make sense? Like he does whatever he's asked, and I think he deserves it. Again, I think all these people deserve it, but they. Whenever I think like that, they never win. But I'll go for Orton as well.
Right, let's go to night 2. God, we're going to get to the Hall of Fame in a minute, guys, I swear. Night 2, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. I'm going to go Oba. Are we all
Oba
Oba?
all day long, yeah.
I mean, if Brock doesn't lay down for him, fucking hell, there's something wrong in the world. Yeah. And then the 6-pack ladder match between Penta, Javon, Dragon Lee, JD McDonoughpants, Rusev, which is strange having Rusev in a ladder match, and then Rey Mysterio. What do we think? Chris? Go on.
No, go, Chris, go.
No,
Chris.
go on. I'm still writing all the names and stuff.
I'm really split with this. I think Mysterio will probably win, and then we'll end up getting back down to Dom and Mysterio at some point. But Rusev hasn't been on telly for ages, I don't think, has he? I haven't seen him do anything. So maybe this is like Rusev's first title win since coming back. I've no idea, but it's a bit of a wild card match. I think any of these guys could end up with the IC belt. I just don't really want it to be JD, I think, out of all of those.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
I'm going to say
JD's taking the bladder spot, isn't he?
So you're going for who? Sorry, Jamie? You're going for...
I'm going for Rusev.
Rusev.
Yeah.
That's why I can remember that.
And I think JD's going to get the broken ladder spot. He's going to get the really high risk thing, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm going with Javon.
Javon, yeah. It's who I
Nice,
kind
good
of
shout.
thought maybe.
I just think it would do him the world of good strapping the title to him.
100%. It kind of legitimizes him at the moment. He's had loads of good matches and got a good buzz, but he needs something, doesn't he, to like be a legit star. I'm going to say Penta. Just because I just think WWE see him as a big player, and I think, be a good win for him.
To be honest, I don't disagree because I think the smart money is just keeping that belt on him. But you just don't know. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Jamie?
I don't really know. Let's go with Jade still retaining the belt. I think she has it a little bit longer at this point.
I agree. I think Jade's going to win. I don't think giving it to Rhea does nothing, and Rhea isn't on SmackDown.
Oh, no, of course not.
So
I think outside interference in this one and Jade as well. And again, like Jamie said, it doesn't make sense to then have a really short title run. So, yeah, Jade for me.
And I have to... I did tell you guys about this last night. What the fuck was Jade doing dressed as Santa in April on SmackDown, on Raw? And just so her boobs didn't fall out this time, she had a massive muff around her. That was impressive. Well, it's WrestleMania season. Her boobs just independent from her bra at this point, aren't they? So, Zayn versus Trick Willie. For the for the WWE United States Championship.
US, yeah.
I'll go with it and just say Trick.
I think Trick's going to get a Mania moment here as well.
Yeah. The Demon Finn Balor. Is he actually going to be coming as the Demon?
Allegedly, that's what they've put on there, yeah.
Against Dom. I'm going to say the Demon. Demon or Dom? Jamie?
I'll go for the Demon as well. I think because Balor's had a nice run so far this year, and he's had a few high-profile matches, and maybe this gives him just a win over Dom. I mean, it doesn't really matter. There's nothing on the line for it, is there? So,
I'm gonna go for Dom. I really like the Demon character, and Finn Balor in general. But yeah, I just think Dom for this one.
The thing is, they should never have had him lose ever as the Demon.
Yeah,
that
would be really cool.
But alas, many years ago he had lost. So
salmoning on the floor.
Yeah,
that'd be cool because then every time you've got a match you need to win, you bring out the Demon. Do you know what I mean?
And then CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Chris,
Punk.
Jamie.
Yeah, I think Punk as well.
Sadly, we're all Punk. I just yet again Roman isn't on Raw, and what's the point?
We've had the Roman with the title for so long. How long was he champion for? Like 3 years or something.
I think also it's that whole chasing. It's like if you put the belt on Reigns, where did you then go with him? Like you're going to be in the same kind of feuds before. Punk's only just got the belt, and there's still a whole load of guys he's not faced against for the belt, has he? So it just seems daft.
We didn't talk about the old man pipe bomb. That happened. I mean, the only thing that made headlines out of that was the fact that he basically said that in a roundabout ways that the prices of tickets for WrestleMania should be cheaper.
Yeah.
Which, no shit, Sherlock.
I read something about this and that it was like a Triple H promo almost against TKO. Mm-hmm. And it was all like inspired from, Triple H.
It didn't feel like a Punk promo. It really didn't.
Yeah.
So, read into it as you wish, but not the biggest news in the world for me personally on that one. But I do think he'll win. I think he's due a WrestleMania win. So, I think that's a lock, to be honest, for me.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's move on to the Hall of Fame. Section 1. We're breaking it up this year. We're doing bits and then moving on. And, we're not doing it all in one lump. So
we do a bit like Chris Moore's. Section number 1. Section number 1.
So the first nominees for Card of the Year, and this is from G. So the first nominee is The Fork from SB Game Used. The second nominee is Strapped In Championship Relic, and he's gone for Thunder Rosa, SP Game Used. This third one is the Bum Bum card, which is really Topps card number 60, 2012, Topps Now card number 60, 2025, Worlds Collide, the Steph and Lola, where they're cheek to cheek, cheeky girls. And he also, even though we asked him to do 3, he gave us 4. Crazy, leave the shoe with a carrot in it, motherfucker. He's given us Osprey Jambalaya, which is a lovely card, don't get me wrong. And that was from Metal 2025. So, boys, we do have, considering it is his section, we do have his vote as well. So let me just go to that quickly, because I've already forgotten what he's gone. And he's gone with The Fork. So, Jamie, what is your selection?
So I would have gone for The Fork as well. However, the issue I have with The Fork is it's a box topper. It's not technically a card. It's a larger card. So I can't include it personally as Card of the Year, although it's pretty damn cool. I'm going to go with the Strapped In Championships. I think having a piece of a championship belt on a card shaped in a belt is such a cool, novel idea we've not seen before. I don't know how we've never seen it before. And for it to appear, I don't know necessarily if the Thunder Rosa one is the best out of all of them, but nonetheless, it's a pretty cool thing. And I think we need to have that as part of the Hall of Fame. So I'm going in for that.
Go on, Chris.
Fork.
Fork.
It's got a fork in it, Jamie. Did you miss the part where it has a fork? It's got a fork in it.
I get that.
Because either I go Strapped In and then I choose, and then theoretically I can put the Strapped In because I'm doing the tie break. My Card of the Year was the Bum Bum card. I love that card. I'm going to vote for it. It's not going to win. So the Fork wins by default. Really? I cannot get away from this category and not vote the Bum Bum card. Jamie, the Strapped In is a brilliant card. I have the Samoa Joe of it. It's an amazing. How I won that on a freebie. That's amazing. But the Osprey Jambalaya is lovely as well. I agree with you. The Fork is a redeemable box topper, but it was the biggest thing to come out of the hobby this year.
And don't get me wrong, it is. It's a massive thing to have. It's such a unique piece.
Yeah.
And we don't know where it is. So let's move on.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on that one. Anyway, so worst Card of the Year nominees. This is from me. The Wheel hates me. This is the second year in a row that I've had to do the worst Card of the Year. So my nominees are Mark Sterling, SP Game Used, Mark Sterling Metal, and that was the EX Century, and Mark Sterling AEW 2025. So there's a good mix there. So I would say we can just lead off with what G's done. And so G has gone for
Mark Sterling.
Mark Sterling, yeah. SP Game Used. That was his vote. I have to admit as well, when I did this, the AEW 2025 is a bit sketchy because it came out between our recording of the Hall of Fame last year. So theoretically, it should be in worst product of the year, but I didn't know where we actually stood on it because I think it came out after we recorded, but before the show dropped. So, it's a bit of a...
It's still 2025, though, isn't it?
I'm going to go Mark Sterling, Metal EX Century. It is a horrible card. In 2 colours. Pink and green. Go on, Jamie.
I'm going to go purely on the image. I'm going to go with the SP Game Use purely because the other two are exactly.
They're both fucking. They're all pointing at his fucking head.
Yeah, but one's in a black suit and the other two are the same picture done twice in 2 sets.
Oh, okay.
Which is mad because there's such a big gap between Metal and AEW 2025. So I'm going to go for SP Game Use purely because it's a slightly different image from the other two.
Okay, and Chris.
And I want to get this on the record. I quite like Mark Sterling.
Why the hate for Sterling? Anyway?
No. Let's not get into that. Dave's never said it, and I think it's better left unsaid. I'm going to go for. It's irrelevant. I'm going to go for Mark Sterling, but I'm going to go for AEW 2025. Just in terms of I'm thinking about the sets, and I liked the look of Game Used. I liked the look of Metal. 2025 flagship was a nigh-on copy of 2024, so I wasn't mad about it. Yeah. So,
but in a worse way.
But in a worse way, yeah. Yeah. So 2025, but SP Game Used wins then.
Yeah, he does. Well done, Mark. You've actually won something in life.
It's the backs.
Just I don't know why Mark Sterling only has an EX entry and no base in Metal.
So they did that with all the refs and the announcers and stuff, just so that it's not like your main hit until I open a box and my main hit is Aubrey Edwards to fucking 12 or something or whatever I got.
I do know the answer to it, Jamie. It's because he's a cock. Right, let's move on. So, Hall of Fame entry. So we've all got our own individual Hall of Fame entries that are going straight into the Hall of Fame. So G is the first one up. It was a bit of a surprise that he came up with this one, to be honest. I do have it in front of me. It is the 1985 Topps WWE Wrong Kind of Music. So there's 2 sections to the card. There's one section, Hogan has got a mega blaster. What were they called? Boombox, that was it. A ghetto blaster, that's what I was looking for. And he has that in his left hand and a boxing glove on his right hand, and he's looked like he's about to hit it. And on the next picture down below, he's got his fist through it.
He has hit it.
So
he's got a fake arm on the other side, yeah. Oh, hang on a minute.
Scraps.
Amazon's arrived. 1 second.
Go ask him what his worst Mark Sterling card
was, yeah. So yeah, that's gone into the Hall of Fame. So yeah, I like a 1985 card going in. I wouldn't have ever thought we would put this one in, but
I don't think I've ever seen it before Graham showed. I mean, I have seen it, but I've never given it a second thought, and I don't know why, because as he said, it's a fucking crazy card.
Yeah. I think he wanted something in that's a bit funny, but a bit mad as well. Yeah. So, yeah, good on him, man. I like it.
Iconic set as well.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Okay, so we go out of the Hall of Fame just for a little bit, and we go to the news. I say just a little bit. There's a fucking lot of news. I'm going to try and keep it as brief as I can, because this is the Hall of Fame episode. And there's other podcasts doing great work right now talking about the news. We've got other stuff to do right now.
Yeah.
So, Topps WWE. I've just written WWE Exalted is yesterday's news already, because Topps Chrome 2026 is out. The official release date is actually today.
Today, yeah.
However, it's been broken on every whatnots and all of that jazz for the last week.
Yeah.
People, I only think the restrictions are obviously to the people who have allocation. Because you threaten not having an allocation but people who have just bought it and they get it delivered early, and of course what they're going to do, they're going to sell the shit out of it. So
yeah,
I've seen it all, breakers, hobby, the megas, not necessarily the blasters retail, but I've seen everything else. And oh god, was it FDI first day issue? That was a big thing about 2-3 days ago. So it's all out there now. So what we're going to have to do, we haven't done a WWE Exalted breakdown. We'll have to record that at some point next week. We'll do Chrome as well at some point. Obviously, that's probably a bit longer than Exalted. Give it some time to breathe, get out there.
Yeah, we want to see some of it a bit more.
Exactly. Have you guys gone in for any of it?
Fucking tried.
Let's not go there. Yeah, it's been a nightmare.
Fucking bullshit. I have managed to get one mega and one blaster, and I might call it a day. I might just go for the singles I want. I've looked at the checklist, and I'm not overly impressed. I think the cards look nice, but yeah, there's a few missing people for me as like my PC that are not in it. So it kind of does me a favour to a degree.
That's the problem. I don't PC any of these people anymore, so it's like I'm really struggling.
Yeah,
like this is the whole thing of us going meh earlier on about WWE. It's difficult. I did do a break today, and it's more so of just really being invested to actually sit down and watch it.
So who was that with? Who was that with? Was that on Whatnot, was it?
Yeah, it was Cartrix on the TikToks.
Oh, nice, okay.
So they did a Breakers case and a Mega case as well. Megas, not a lot. Sorry, Chris, not a lot comes out of Megas.
I know that, and that's why I've got one and not multiple. I have seen a few autos, but very few and far between.
So I saw out a case of it, like 10 boxes. I saw 2 autos come out of it.
Yes.
I did see a Garbage Pail Kid come out of it. And out of 25, which was Seth Rollins. Outside of that, there was not a lot.
Yeah.
Breakers were stacked, though. I do have a few pictures I can show you. So that was the Taker Marks of Champions auto. That was the base one.
Yeah, I like that.
Really nice. The Tiffy one came out as well. That was lovely.
Very nice.
Tiffy also hit a base, I'm sure a Geo base auto, and also the Gannett, which is a case hit. And that was quite nice as well.
How many case hits do you need in one product?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I saw a John Cena out of 2.
That's cool.
That was quite cool.
What's the patterning on that?
Geo.
Is it Geo, is it?
Geometric, yeah.
Nice.
And the Penta Garbage Pail Kid, I took a photo as well.
Oh, that's really cool, yeah.
They're really cool. Yeah. But yeah, say case hits. So I didn't
7.
see. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I mean, we're going to talk about it at length. I just think there's far too many inserts. It's very samey, in my view, to last year.
I would have got rid of all the ones from last year, like the WrestleMania, like old school things like that. We've seen it already.
They're really boring as well.
Yeah, they were boring.
Not very creative at all.
The checklist of them was crap, and
the women's card is worse. The women's division card, that's worse. I'm sure there's a lot of highlights, but there's a lot of stuff. I wouldn't say lowlights. It's just like, it's the same as last year.
There's nothing unless you PC people, there's nothing to chase that you think, I want to get those. Like, it is just samey. Like, I've always been in the mindset, like, if there's an insert set I like, I will always try and complete the insert set or do something similar.
Yeah.
But, it's insane. I don't feel like there's anything I really want to grab really at this point. I think, like Chris, I might just get some singles. I'll see more of it, but at the moment, I'm not overly mad at the minute.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, mate, because I think the problem is if you PC someone like one of the big people, then you can't really go and rip product and hope that you're going to get them. If you go at them on breaks, you're spending a lot of money. So you're really just forced down the single route. And then if I would recommend the single route, I'd just say give it 6 months and you'll get them half the price, probably 2/3 less the price than they are right now.
But I was having a conversation with someone the other day about to-tens, and like these to-tens it's football stuff, but it was like 3 or 4 sales. And then you think though, like obviously you're saying the price will go down, but certain cards, once collectors get them in their collections, do you know what I mean? The price of this to-10 is going up and up and up. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should have bought in it. Do you know what I mean?
When you saw it first.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of that as well. So you have to kind of tread carefully each way. Like, don't leave it too late, but don't jump in straight away. There's a fine line on this.
Well, the sweet spot is when it cools off
and something
more
else
products coming out.
And royalty.
Then give it like a year or two down the line, they start going back up again. But like in that kind of space of just after 6 months,
where they get forgotten about.
The cool period comes in, and a lot of stuff goes on ComC, and then you know what I mean. The prices do come down.
A lot of that stuff that you're saying about like 6 months, a lot of the time people have already kind of like gotten what they want out of it already. So anything that's left, like me as a seller, I'm like, well, no one's bought it in the first 6 months. We need to lower the price and things like that. So yeah, swings and roundabouts.
It is. But no, all good times. So there's other news. So staying on Chrome for a second, they are at WrestleMania World at WrestleMania. They will be doing a logo fractor box exclusive to WrestleMania. I have seen them. I think they look all right. I think they look quite cool. Yeah. I think they'll probably cost a pretty penny. I think they'll probably have them at the London shop at some point as well, and they'll probably cost a pretty penny. Be interesting to see how many we get out of WrestleMania to do like the breaks on and stuff like that. I think that would be interesting to see if more, because last year with Cactus, you only started to see a few boxes come out of WrestleMania. It wasn't a lot, right? So it'd be interesting to see how many make their way out this time round. Yeah. But I don't think there's going to be as big of a chase as Cactus, because Cactus last year was like a new product, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it'd been like sort of 3 months since Chrome, hadn't it? It'd been a little while since Chrome, so people were like waiting for something, whereas now we're going to have had like 3 or 4 releases within 2 months. Do you know what I mean?
Just staying on Chrome just for a little bit, I have heard rumours of Cosmic. So 2026, I think that would be really cool. Obviously, it won't be the same designs that we got from Top Slam. It'll be the next year on. So that would be cool. You know, I think it needs that, and that's something to look forward to. The only thing is, it is not... So the Tops industry conference occurred, and Cosmic was not on the agenda. However, 2 things were, and that was Royalty, which we know about, and that's going to be coming out. There's no respite, people. That's coming out next month.
There's a date on it, didn't it? Yeah,
May the 1st. Was
May
it?
the 1st. Yeah. So, yeah, again, but that's an expensive rip.
Yeah, I mean, I saw UFC Royalty on resale for like $1,000.
Yeah.
So it's going to be expensive.
Out of all of this, I really feel sorry for Exalted, even though I did breaks of Exalted and I hit fuck all. But I actually like Exalted as a product much more than I did Chrome. So I do feel sorry for it, because when Royalty comes out, it's going to be a thing of the past, right? No one's going to think about Exalted. Yeah. Royalty is to 2025 as far as I know, as far as the box designs that I've seen. Which we always knew anyway, so it does feel a bit weird that we've got the 2026 first product out today, and then we're going back in time next month, so that's good. And also we have Topps Dynasty coming out, which we knew. Like, we knew that at the start of last year. We saw design mock-ups of Topps Dynasty.
Including trailers and everything, didn't they?
Yeah, they're trailers, but we saw the cards.
Yeah,
and I think that's going to be a 2025 thing. I I would like to say that's Hogan's last card on there in Dynasty, but we've just seen Hogan autos come out in 2026 now as well, so God knows what's going to happen
All
there.
faces of Hogan.
Yeah, amazing. So, but yeah, it's just interesting to see like these lost products that went off. I mean, I'm pretty sure they announced it on the last
conference, wasn't it?
The Dynasty was around there. They did have that, and then it turned into royalty. It was weird. One thing I did look out for, though, I did have a quick look earlier on today, and I didn't see any, because last year, remember, they did WWE cards for the conference. I've got the Tiffany autograph.
Tiffany Ray, wasn't it?
Didn't see any. I'm not saying that there isn't any, but I hadn't seen any on the resale. I saw a lot of Gary V going for a lot of money. Gary V tops cards, i.e. of him, of like just pointing at something in the distance. And they were going for a pretty penny. But yeah, nothing WWE related I've seen so far. And I think that's a bit of a shame.
Do you know Gary V, he's at the moment currently big on Shrek.
Is he?
He thinks that Shrek is the next big thing. I'm not convinced, Gary.
What?
Like
outside of
memorabilia, like cards, fucking whatever. I don't know.
Outside of the Simpsons, Jesus.
We're going to get a Shrek Chrome at some point, then, are we?
No doubt.
I think it is though, kind of like eye-opening that they've calendar-wise, it's kind of all up for grabs now with what happens to WWE. I think they shot themselves in the foot last year, and they overpromised and under-delivered. So I think this year they're under-promising and maybe over-delivering, but we'll see. We'll see.
I'd get visions, like on The Simpsons where Homer's fed donuts in hell. That's kind of what we are. You like trading cards too, yeah, and just force feeding them down to us.
But the thing is, the people on it. I mean, like with Chrome this year, you've got quite a few rookies coming into it. Wouldn't say any like. It's a difficult one. Any like blue chip prospects, like proper blue chippers. When we had the first year of Panini Prism, and it was like you had the Bron Breaker, you had
Tiffany,
Solo, Tiffany, and all of those people in it. This year round, I'm like, yeah, you've got some really good talent in there, but there's nothing there that I'm like, they're going to be the next big thing. No. So, yeah, it's going to be a difficult one, I think. Going through the year, basically, with the same crew.
Crop of people.
Well, no Danhausen, obviously, he's too late for it all, but they'll have to include him sometime in the year. And I think that will be a big first card when they really do that. They've started to put him in Top Slam now as well, so that's quite cool. Anything else for Tops WWE? Okay.
Not really.
Other big news, UD, so Upper Deck, AEW, Allure also comes out. Jesus. I'm looking forward to this. Obviously, we've got a big relationship with Upper Deck, and outside of that, one of our favourite artists is doing the insert that we all love on there. So I'm more, even though Allure's not my favourite product, I didn't like last year really at all.
You didn't like the bass, did you?
I didn't like the bass. I didn't like the fact that they got rid of taxis, and there's loads of bits and pieces. But this year looks amazing. The Mean Muggins, maybe.
That's the one that I'm a bit not sure on.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, wow.
Talking to Billy yesterday, they ripped their case yesterday. So they were going through kind of their stuff, and Billy was showing it off and showing like the different bits and pieces. What I will say about Alert, it looks very nice. So the base is no longer just a flat base, it's all refractor. So it's all rainbow effect on the bases. So he said ultimately they've moved away from just having plain silver. Mean Muggins, I didn't appreciate that was like a full-size card. So it was a die cut, but it is like a full-size card, but like the jambalaya sort of size.
Proper mug-size card.
Mug-size card. And in general, it looks really nice. He showed a couple of the colour flows off and bits and pieces. So, yeah, he said it is still on schedule to ship on the 15th. He said, there'll be plans to get it over, and we know that we can get it over here now by the end of the week if we wanted it. So yeah, it's all good.
I've pre-ordered it. I've pre-ordered 2 hobby boxes.
Nice, I did as well today.
I cannot wait. Yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to Allure, whereas with Chrome, if I'd have managed to get that today, for the price that you paid, it was 250 quid. I'm not sure if I shouldn't have just bought 2 more boxes of Allure. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to this.
More on Billy stuff when we go to the coffee break in a bit. So we're going to talk about episode 100. So it will include Billy and Allure in there. So should we move on to the Hall of Fame section 2?
Section number 2.
Section number 2. So Rookie of the Year nominees, and this is from Chris. You have Megan Bain, New Arrivals, Matt Cardona, Tops Now, and Jordan Grace. I always said Jordan Grace, Cactus Jack. So Chris, who would you like to nominate to go first?
Jamie?
Okay, I'm going to go for Bain. I think this was a big card. It is really her first official. I know we had the Pro Wrestling Junkie stuff, but this is really her first official card. Mega Man New Arrivals, great image. People love the gold. I just think it's a good one to go into. I think Matt Cardona, I'm not too sure.
That was kind of a joke.
Yeah, I'm not sure that really counts. And Jordan Grace as well.
I think I did change that to Joe Hendry in the end, but yeah. I mean, it's Matt Cardona's first Tops card. Didn't have a record.
No, it's technically his first top card. You're all right, I guess. And the Cactus Jack. I think it's quite cool having a Jordan Grace card. But yeah, Megan Bain all day long.
Dave?
I will join Jamie, and I will join G, because G's gone for Megan as well. Yeah. Megan Bain.
Make that a 4-way, because I'm going for Bain as well. It's, like Jamie said, the gold fetches a really good price still. The base card of this is doing well in the UK especially. And I think that with her trajectory, I can't say that word. Trajectory.
Oh God, I can't even say that.
Trajectory. I think that this card, the New Arrivals card, has potential to be worth even more. So I think, if she becomes the top woman or, the champ, I could see the cards going even higher. So yeah, I really struggled with this one as well, guys. I think last year it was shite for rookies.
Yes, and I think WWE next year is going to be shite as well.
Yeah, looking at the Chrome checklist, I think we might be right.
G did say honourable mention to Kendall Gray, who was in finest.
Yeah, I just think that because I obviously thought about her. I quite liked her Tops Now that she had, but I just don't think that people are behind it enough. I don't think it's anywhere near the level of Megan Bain's card. So yeah.
I would have said also an honorary mention on my side. I think the Tekla New Arrivals was pretty cool. We had quite a strong class for New Arrivals last year, especially for people having their first cards. We'll probably have a record breaker this year, but there's some good ones. I think New Arrivals hit out the park with that sort of stuff.
I think Tekla's got a few cards before this though, so I struggled. Similar to Cardona in that I'm not sure it would. She's quite old, isn't it? Not old, but kind of like a little bit younger than us, or maybe like Jamie's age. So she's been around
so
a while.
I'm old.
Me and you are old, Brad. Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah. Bain, please.
Bain.
Tekla might not be around for much longer either.
By the sounds of it, yeah.
So next one then. So Squared Circle Relics, Fantasy Wrestler of the Year nominations by Jamie. And your nominees are Big Show, Curtis Angle, and Rikishi. So, Jamie, who do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll run through my mindset first of all. So, Big Show, one of the big players of the year, and he's been involved in all the storylines, even to this day, one of the biggest guys in the Fed. So, he had to be included in the three-way there. Kurt Angle, first champ, he has to be on the list, surely. If he's the first heavyweight champion, he has to be on the list. And Rikishi, had a great run in the Rumble, great end to the Rumble winner. You know, he's been heavily involved in everything. He's had multiple personas within SCR as well. I just think, you know, we have to have those three on there. So could have had anybody, but we had those three. I've gone ultimately for Kurt Angle, our first official signee for SCR, first heavyweight champ, goes in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, nice.
So I will say G is next up, and he's gone for Rikishi.
He liked that finish. He liked that Rumble finish, apparently.
He liked that big bum finish. I'm going to go with the Big Show. And Chris?
Yeah, it's got to be the Big Show and his big fleshlight, hasn't it? Is what makes sense to me. I do appreciate what Jamie just said. I hadn't thought about Kurt Angle being our first big signee, but I think Big Show, yeah, he's been a major player.
So the Big Show comes up to get his award, and behind him, The Miz smacks him in the back of the head with the golden fanny. He takes the award, he holds it up, and he runs away with it.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Does he insert the award on the way out?
Brian Lyons will be happy now, at least. Okay, so next up, the Hall of Fame entry for myself, actually. So I've already said about this. This is no surprise. So this is from Slam 2025. This is the John Cena Award, where you needed to get all of the grails from all of the different products they released last year. And there was very few of them. And for me, personally, it just bookends that, like... it's the end of his career last year. It was the big chase last year on Slam, and I just think it deserves some recognition, to be honest, because I think it will be lost in the pantheons of Slam, and people will be looking at it one day going, "What the hell is that all about?" But for 1 year, that was a very big chase that all the big people in Slam tried to get. And these are the people who have many, many resources at hands. And it's the 19cc. And that's it. Got it there.
Nice.
Nice gold card with Cena.
Loads of money.
Yeah.
Loads of money.
So I was just lucky I pulled a 1 of 1 and got that as part of the bait of the trade on that. So that's very cool, man. Very cool. Okay, so we'll go into our...
coffee
break. Right, so... next episode, we're not going to do much else other than talk about episode 100 right now. So next episode is the big milestone, which we've been leading up to just under 4 years. Our 4th year anniversary is in July, June, but this is our 100th episode coming up. So the plan is next episode, we're going to split it into two. The first half of it, we've got Billy Cilio lined up to do the set review of Allure 2026. And we're looking forward to having him on again. I think it's like 7th or 8th time now. So really looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a really fun review with him. And the second half will be our SCR Mania event. So we do have 9 matches. I think there's 3 each. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to, I like a wheel spin. So I do have our names and all the matches on 2 different wheels. So when they come up, I'm going to, I'll do the name first, and then I'll put you against a match. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many shuffles? These just for the names.
3.
100 shuffles.
3.
Oh no, it's fucked it. Oh, okay. 1 sec. Oh, this.
While you're doing that, we've also got Luke confirmed as well now. So
no way.
We'll have Luke and Billy. I messaged him.
I didn't think
last
he'd be able
week.
to do it.
No, originally he said with little one on the way, and then I said to him, "How did you feel about the sort of later in April?" And he said he'll make arrangements for it. So we will also have Luke for the whole episode as well to talk about Alert and go through the design and all that kind of stuff. So fresh, hot off the press early this week, yeah. So we'll have a nice lineup for the 100th.
Have you given them the date and the time?
Yeah, all good. We're all booked.
Sweet. See, I didn't even know that. That's a nice surprise as well. So that's cool.
Yes, it's pretty good. And then, yeah, I think the other thing as well, we said about any funny memories, didn't we? About 100 people want to share any funny memories with us. Just ping us a memo if you really want to. If not, we'll just go through some funny things over the 100 episodes, from everything from falling through, people going through lofts to falling off toilets and everything else in between. So,
yeah, we'll probably do that like mid-show. So like 3 sections, really, right? So we'll have like the review, talk about our funny shit, and then
Wrestlemania.
Okay. So Chris is first up. Chris, what match have you got?
Tag match.
You want the tag match?
You know.
Oh, you've got Bane. And
Jamie wanted that one. Bane versus Jazz. Battle of the Balls.
Battle of the Balls.
Okay. Cool.
And then, sorry, this is not the greatest when it comes to like dead air. Jamie, you're going to be next.
Okay.
Jamie, I'd like if they did this like faster. You know what I mean? Not me, but like
in post edit, Lloydie, this can be as fast as we want it to be.
You know what I mean? Oh wow! So Jamie, you've got the Battle Royal.
Oh,
so this is a new belt that we've got. So it's the Battle Royal for the Super Extremitus belt title. Okay. So the Super Extremitus title. It's a 30-man Battle Royal, and it's anyone. The people who I've selected, they have had to have worked in TNA.
How many people did you say? 30?
30, yes. Enjoy.
Good luck.
Yeah.
It's not like a Royal Rumble.
It only took me 4 hours to prep that, by the way. So
I think, Chris, you might be up again here. It might be me. No, it's Chris.
Right,
Chris.
2. Come on, tag match.
Remove. Okay. Tag titles.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
You have the Hardys versus Edge and Christian versus the Rulers of the World, which is AKA the Street Profits.
Awesome.
There you go. That's the one you wanted. Okay.
Be some kabuki shit going on in that one.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it's me. Because it's between 2 Daves.
2 Daves, yeah.
2 Dave, double Dave.
Double Dave. So this is my first match. Okay. I need to remove the other one. What's he going to get? Oh, fuck. I have Sting versus The Undertaker for the IC Championship. Jamie groaned at that one. Did you want that one, Jamie?
It don't matter. It's fine.
Really? Did you have a... Oh, Jamie, you're up next.
I can have ideas for everything. It's no problem.
That's Jamie.
Here we go.
Or backwards. It looks really weird.
Image.
Really strange. Only 5 to go. Jeez. And this is... Oh... You have Matt Menard versus Kevin Owens.
Oh, that's right.
And this is for the show. So this is for the IC Championship. So at the next show. Yeah, it's at the next show. It's the number 1 contender for the IC Championship, basically, for the next show. Okay. 4 left. I think I'm on here twice. I think Chris... Okay. Chris, this is your last one.
Cool. Chris.
I can hear a little applaud go off. My sound is not all the way down. And you are getting... Wow. You're getting Kane versus The Miz versus Eddie Guerrero versus The Big Show for the Fanny in the Bank.
Oh, wait, this is the one I wanted.
Casket match.
This is what I really wanted.
That's the one you really wanted.
That's what I wanted.
Okay. So it would be weird now if Jamie gets the last one. He might do. It's creep in there. Yeah, it is. So I get the last two off the list. So Jamie, whatever you get now is whatever you get. Remove. And I get the last two. Okay, so you get the FWF Turmoil versus the Three Kings. That's
nice.
Anyway, right?
That's my creation. Yeah.
So I can just go. So I get the big main event.
Kishi.
I get Angle versus Kishi, and I get Mark Henry versus Uber. Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Main is booked.
We'll have to remember who's doing which after that because I can't remember which one.
I'm just typing them all up as we go.
Okay,
so
cool. Nice one. So yeah, that's the coffee break for today. Yeah, not a huge amount. It's just kind of setting up for the next one.
nice.
The big 100. So we'll go into Hall of Fame section 3. So Legend Card of the Year nominees. This is for Chris. This is Hogan Final Auto, whatever that's going to be.
Open-ended.
Yeah. Dark Energy Kane from Finest. Or you said Dark Energy.
I liked the whole subset, but if we've got to pick one, I mean, I went personally for Papa Shango because I like Papa Shango.
Oh, okay.
Like the one I bought was Papa Shango, but I actually think the best one is Kane. I think it looks sick.
And Trips Auto tribute set. It's time to play the game. Time to play the game. So, Chris, who do you want to go first?
Let's have yourself, please.
So I'll go with G on this one, and I'll go with Dark Energy Kane. So 2 for Dark Energy Kane.
All right. Jeff?
I think it's a lovely card.
Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Make it 3. I'm also going in for Dark Energy Kane. I think it's lovely. It's on my watch list. I'm always trying to bid on one. I want one. It's a red Kane. It's got to go in the PC at some point. So yeah Dark Energy Kane for me too.
So I'll just quickly say the Hogan was the one that Dave pulled from Universe, because at one point we did think that would be the last Hogan away. Obviously he's shown up fucking everywhere else now. So that one's kind of, So, and I saw the Triple H autograph in person at a card show at Brighton Show last year. And wow, it was fucking clean. It was really, really sick. But I really liked Finest inserts. The inserts in Finest were some of my favourites. The double exposure. I can't remember what the green one. Oh no, that was in Cactus, was it? I can't remember.
The Turn.
I've got a few of. Yeah, I've got Stone Cold.
That was really cool.
Yeah. And the double exposure and the dark energy. So yeah, it's dark energy for me as well. Really, really cool card.
Very, very cool.
Very nice.
Well done. But your 2-1s, it's been a 4-0 lock on your 2-1s, Chris. Very good.
Like-minded, that's what it is.
I think we're going to get another 4-way lock here. I don't think we don't have to talk about it that much. So, Best Card Company of the Year nominees from Jamie. And your nominees are Upper Deck, Leaf, or Panini.
And this isn't purely a troll. I've not put Tops on here for a reason. Ultimately, we didn't like their product over the past year. Yes, they had their moments, but overall, it was a duff year, wasn't it, ultimately? So, Upper Deck have been great. We've loved all their releases. We've loved different designs throughout the year. Yes, they've had some misses with miscuts and things being chipped here and there. And we know there's been bits and pieces. So, ultimately, it hasn't been a complete sail through. Leaf, been a bit quiet on a few bits and pieces, but I do feel like they've had their chance of a few things throughout the year. And likewise with Panini, I think losing the WWE license, it was always hard for them to try and get back into wrestling. They've obviously done quite well with the MLW stuff. We've had a couple of various wrestling sets come through from Panini. I think they're doing their best, but I will say Panini at least are doing something a bit different. And I think that's probably the best way to describe it. I am going to go in for Upper Deck as my nominee, though, this year. Like I said, I think they've had a great year. We've had on-card autos this past year, which is something really nice, and it now seems to be on most of their sets going forward as well. So, yeah, Upper Deck for me. I think also price point. Let's go with that. Price point is unmatched for value, really, isn't it? So yeah, Upper Deck all year round this year.
Chris?
It's
a difficult one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really tough because my views on Panini and my current views on Panini will be highlighted in a little while. Because I'll get to that in a little while. Leaf, I'm not sure on that one, Jay.
They've had a few cards.
They've had a couple of random things. But I think Dave said it earlier. Topps overpromised, underdelivered, so they don't. No way are they card company of the year in my eyes. So it's Upper Deck by a fucking country mile.
So G went for Upper Deck, and I've gone for Upper Deck as well. They're the only company that currently excites me. Even though I'm not a massive fan of a lot of their roster, but what they've tried to do with the products over the last year, at least, have been eye-opening, entertaining, and they've wanted to really put it into a different gear. And you can see that with SP Game Used and SP Signature over the latter part of the year. You know, I think it's been a success for them.
And I think they've listened. Do you know what I mean? When they've heard the criticisms that people, especially in the first few years, that people had, I do think they've listened and they've tried to do what people want. So, yeah.
I'm not slapping ourselves on the back for that, but we have been a part of the collage of the voices that have been talking about the stuff that they want, you know, to please change, please do this way. And yeah, they've actually made the effort to do it. And well, e-pack releases have shown that you know, you can now get autos, you can now get all these cool achievements, and they've really improved on what they're giving you for your money. 100%.
And I think we joked about, obviously, Leaf. I know we haven't had a pure wrestling release, but I do feel like some of the quads and some of the triples we've had this year have been really good when it does come to Leaf, sort of wrestling related things. I mean, we've had like Austin and Hogan's on Jules, and we've seen like some triples with like Hogan, Flair, and Austin. I just think there's been some quite nice stuff that we've had through from Leaf. I know some of the Weird and Wonderful designs have always been a bit weird, but this will probably be going into next year. But we've had, you know, Leaf this year, like the Jeff Hardy illustrations. Christmas Jeff Hardy, and the illustrations that have just come out. I think that's quite niche as well.
They are.
So, but that'll be for next year as such. But yeah, Leaf have had a good go. Obviously, they haven't had a proper wrestling set, but they've had some cool shit come out. So
yeah, I mean, at least they do try to pepper in, like, even though they don't do a set anymore, they do try and pepper in stuff into their releases, which are normally, say, multi-sport releases generally. But yeah, they're cool, man. I enjoy their stuff still.
I think the maddest thing from Leaf last year, they did a booklet like called the Dominant Dozen. And you say the Dominant Dozen, there was like Flair was on there, and you had Hollywood Hogan was on there, and then you had one Bushwhacker on there, the Tanker, Coco Beware, and then like all these like things. Not really the Dominant Dozen as such. You know what I mean?
And that's why they don't win Card Company of the Year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're trying, but yeah, you haven't quite got 12 Dominant Dozen there, but yeah, they do try.
Okay, so Hall of Fame entry is next for Chris.
Hey, right. I am going to go for the Crimson Mask, Sky Blue, and I mean, there was an auto version of this as well, but I really like the to 10 red colour match to the blood. It's a fucking sick card. I thought about this like yesterday, I think, and I was thinking, why have I chosen that? Because I don't collect Sky Blue. Do you know what I mean? It's not like somebody that I go out of my way to buy. I just think it was a really fun chase. It was like my chase of the year almost last year, and I pumped a lot of money into it. And I was ecstatic to get it. So yeah, card of the year for me: Sky Blue Crimson Mask to 10.
Sky Blue,
solid
red.
Entry.
Yeah. Sky Red to 10.
Sky Red. Very cool. Very cool. No, I love that card. I think it's a great one.
Yeah, really cool.
So now we go on to purchases. G was up first, but he's not here, and he hasn't told us what he's bought. So
Bianca, Ethan
Page, yeah, all the hits. I was up next. I really haven't bought much wrestling. It's been a bit of a busy time because Deadpool Chrome came out, and that's taken a lot of my money and a lot of my attention. So, and there are reasons for it. I mean, the thing is, right, what a lot of people don't know is that obviously Deadpool, the Void scenes in Deadpool were actually filmed in Buckinghamshire. So they're just down the road from me. So I've been trying to get like Void related cards from it, you know what I mean? Because it's Buckinghamshire on a card, you know? So I thought that was quite cool. Really strange. It's in a quarry just south of me near Aylesbury. So, yeah, really cool. So, I was trying to think of anything wrestling card related I've actually have purchased. No, I did buy a very cool Deadpool thing last night, and I showed it to Johnny, and he was like, "I didn't even know this existed," and it is quite funny. So, this is Upper Deck did a Deadpool series in 2019 where he was copying like rookie cards, Deadpool based sport rookie cards. Basically.
Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah.
And there is a one that got. Go on.
No, I'm not going to say anything in case it is that one.
It is Bill Ripkin.
Oh wow, nice.
The fuck face. Because Jamie, do you know about this?
No.
So basically, on the knob of the bat, someone wrote "fuck face" on the knob of his bat, and it's classed as an error card, but it's not because someone wrote "fuck face" on the bottom of his bat.
God.
So they did a Deadpool card of that.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I purchased that last night, and it cost quite a bit of money to get. So yeah, I think that was the biggest get of the week. I did do something actually. There was a Topps Marvel set that came out, and I forget what the set was called, and it's the first time this has ever happened to me. So the box itself cost about 300 quid, around that, like 250, 300 quid, and this is for. I'm just trying to find the actual name of it. No, that's not the name of it. One sec. It is hilarious. Inventory, because I did buy one of them. So it's Topps Marvel Comic Book Heroes Golden Anniversary. So this is like
I saw this. Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like the stickers, but like it's on cards, chrome. They're homaging a sticker set basically, and they're supposed to be really nice cards, but there was someone doing a Whatnot break. I think it was King of Hoops, and they were just doing one box at a time, and the actual spots were going for like £1 at a time. So I was like, if I bought basically the whole box, it'll only cost me like
It's going to cost you less than buying a box.
Yeah.
It would. When I first started off, they were going for £1, and they went up £2. Sometimes they were going for around a £5 etc, but they weren't going above that. So I did get quite a few spots, but the 4 numbered parallels that came out of that box were all me. And it's the first time that's happened.
That's a cool.
I was well happy with that. Nothing big. I think the Ghost Rider 75 was probably the biggest out of it, really, but it was very cool. I actually do collect a lot of Iron Fist, like Danny Rand at the minute, and I pulled a number card of Iron Fist out of that as well, so I was well happy. So very cool. Chris?
Yeah, I mean, we're saying that I've had that one time I was in a breakaway Prism football break, and every auto was like Theo Walcott or Graziano Pella, and everyone was getting fucking pissed at me, but it is what it is. Yeah, I have bought some wrestling cards, so let's start with non-wrestling cards though, and a big fuck Panini. Can I please get a fuck Panini from you guys?
Fuck Panini.
Thank you. 30 Mario cards to complete Mine and Lose set.
Send me a Mario.
The fucking Italians, let me tell you. 4 correct cards out of 30. They even send the list that you've ordered, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, none of these fucking match. It's like they've sent me someone else's order or something. So thanks for
Margarito over at Panini not doing a good job.
He's a cunt. I've had this problem with the Italians before. I don't know if you remember, but I don't appreciate them. Mate, you made a 4-year-old cry, so I hope you feel good about that. I hope you feel good about that, Panini.
Mate.
And the only thing I can think, right,
fuck Panini.
Fuck Panini. Is, you know, like how 100 or 200 years ago, everywhere around the whole world had...
I'm that old.
Yeah, apparently, according to Jamie, we are, yeah. There was fucking insane asylums everywhere, like everywhere. There was fucking millions of them. Well, when the rest of the world got rid of them, I think that Italy sent their lot to go and work at fucking Panini picking cards. Because how the fuck can you get 26 wrong? And I do this as my job. Like, do you know what I mean? I was fucking
So
pissed.
nothing matched up at all?
There was 4 out of 30.
That's insane. Have you contacted them yet?
Yeah, well, fucking course I have. It's like within a minute. And they are resending it. But I've got no hope that it's going to be any better this time. So yeah, fuck Panini. Anyway, wrestling cards. I've got a rookie card that I've been unable to find anywhere since sort of late last year. I decided I was going to PC her. She's 6'7". She's Dave's favourite, Mark Sterling's insurance policy. Of Premier Athletes fame, it's Story Denali. So if you haven't seen her, go and check out. Just put in Premier Athletes on YouTube and have a look. Really impressive. So yeah, I actually on Facebook found her rookie card for $10. So it's something I haven't been able to find anywhere. If she becomes big, then I'm quids in. Let's go to Blaise. I hit a Blaise Grail.
Oh, wow, cool.
Dude, nice.
Well, wait a minute. Because our Grail and their Grail, a little bit different. If I said to you, Polish Joe, would that ring any bells? Polish Joe?
No.
Have we not read the latest on the Janelle Grant stuff?
Shit.
So it's Polish Joe to 5, which is Brock Lesnar.
Oh.
So I got
yes.
a Brock Lesnar to 5, literally the day that the Janelle Grant stuff came out and Polish Joe was exposed.
Did you sell it back to him?
No, I didn't, because I wasn't. I think I could probably get more than they're offering. They were offering me like $90 or something. And I think I could probably get a little bit more than that personally. But so I've hit 2 green to 5s from Select out of Blaise, and they've been fucking Brock Lesnar and Jerry the King Lawler. So I've got a type.
So are they.
Moving on to my baby Milo Hunt continues. Picked up another couple today. I got Randy Orton's 25 and AJ Styles 25, both at really good prices, like sort of 20 quid, 10. I think one of them was a tenner. And
Still looking for the live.
I'm looking. The live is the last base card I need.
Oh, I see.
So I've got the live baby Milo, but I haven't got the live base card. So anyone has that, I'm willing to pay £10 and no more. But yeah, so with this, it's like I've got 12 left of the baby Milos. I think I could probably go on eBay right now and just buy it now, all of them. But I don't find that fun.
Where's the fun in that? Yeah,
I'm finding what I'm doing really fun. So I actually missed out on a John Cena to 50. I had it on my phone. I had my bid typed in, ready to go. But I was fucking looking through your boxes. I was packaging stuff for you guys. So I'm blaming you guys for this. But I don't know. I just was like, got too invested in finding a Nikki Cross card. And yeah, so I missed out on that. And I've been going after a lot of older stuff. So I picked up a big lot of Flair cards. There's about 130 in total. And it's not like just the base cards, it's all inserts and stuff. It's one I've been after for a while to complete my Championship Clash set. So it is I think it was, the insert was just called Females.
Yeah, just females.
It's just females and they're all in bikinis. It's a great set. So yeah, I finally got that. And I mean, like, I've been looking at the Stephanie McMahon Helmsley one on like US eBay. It's about $60, 50, $60 normally. So I paid about that for about 15, 20 of them. And it got like Trish and Deborah and things like that. And so that was cool. But yeah, it was them. It was the Chrome Chase cards from Comic Images. They're all the different ones. So there's quite a few doubles and stuff. So expect to see them on my eBay soon. Femme Fatale from Roy's War set and the Y2J. Do you remember those ones? It's like Y2J, but it's all different people. So there was like 50 of them. And I grabbed a big lot of classic 91 cards. If I see them as a big lot, I usually try and pick them up. It had a couple of Taker rookies in, and I paid 12 quid all in with postage. So I was pretty happy with that. And then lastly, some sealed stuff. I got 1 pack of Raw Deal, 13 packs of WWE Icon stickers from 2013, an Intercontinental Championship tin from Slam Attacks 2010, 3 packs of SmackDown Magic Box stickers, and then the Blaster and the Mega of Topps Chrome 26, and the 2 boxes of Allure on pre-order.
So you're going to rip that Raw Deal pack?
Hell yeah, I'm going to rip it.
I've got to say, because there's some SSPs in those single packs.
So I don't know anything about Raw Deal. On the front, it's got Kurt Angle, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon on there. So I have no idea if that's a good pack or anything, but it was a good price. So.
I mean, yeah, rip it, send it over, and I'll let you know if there's any SSPs in there, because they go for a pretty penny. So yeah, it's worth looking at.
Nice. Cool. That's me.
Jamie.
Nice. I've been fairly slim as things, really. Let's go with eBay bits first of all. Continue to pick up the white camo silver Bapes, so I'm down to my final 3. A bit like Chris was saying, just picking up random singles as I see them, really. I don't want to be paying over the odds for them. If I see them sort of for about a $5, then I'll tend to try and pick them up for about that, really. So I picked up the Austin over the last couple of days. On the Com-C side of things...
I was at your house when you opened that today.
I know you were, yes.
I saw it live opening in the flesh.
Live rip. Pick them up on eBay as they come through. On the Com-C side, still picking up these Colour Flow and Rainbow achievements. So I picked up a Samoa Joe, a Ricky Starks, an Adam Cole, and I think a Jericho as well. But again, these are like so cheap. So if I have like $10 that's accumulated in the Com-C, I'll then just pick up a few of those. Picked up the Icon Sting weekly achievement card. So again, that was a good price on there. And also picked up a Marina Shafir rookie auto as well from the 2019 Women's Division set. That was to 75 and picked that up for less than $10. So I thought that was quite a nice little pickup to get into kind of early cards of people. Things I've missed out on this week. I went in, so Chris, you pinged me a PMG of Cope, the red to 100. I hate these nighttime things. You think I'll put some money on it and it should be fine. There's no bids on it. My last bid was 28.73 or something like that, and it went for 29.92.
I had a Thunder Rose day with the belt last night. Went just over like that. It's heartbreaking.
There's nothing you can do. Like, I'm not waiting up till 3:40 in the morning for it. Like, it is what it is, you know.
Well, see.
Well, saying that, right, because it's a school holidays.
My bedtime schedule.
Well, because it's a school holidays, I've been getting up like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. But the other day, I had to set an alarm to win those females cards. I had to set an alarm at like fucking 7 in the morning just for that.
I mean, my time will come. There will be a time very, very soon where I will be up in the night and I can do my eBay late night biddings. Okay. So yeah, just on that side of things, but let's talk about my big things the last couple of weeks. So John Cena commemorative box. We haven't mentioned this on the pod yet. It hasn't come round yet. I hit a 1 of 1. I could not believe it. I was shaking like a shitting dog. I could not believe it. The box turned up and I messaged and I was like, I think I've got a skunk here, and I looked at the side of the pack and there's like nothing there at all.
You literally sent me the side of the thing of cards and said that, and I said why? Like I didn't get why.
I was like, I was just because I was expecting kind of a relic, or I thought the cards would be chunkier. I just assumed it was all base, and I thought the inserts were a bigger point. Really, I didn't think they were all kind of all thin.
Oh yeah.
And then I put it to one side, and then just scroll through, and I was like, holy shit! I couldn't believe it. I was blown away. So
You said you feel sick.
I felt sick. I truly felt sick, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, shit. So I just came in and sat in the lounge for half an hour and just watched Holmes on the Hammer to calm down. I couldn't believe it. So a bit of a shock on that. So yeah, so that was a really, really, really nice experience, kind of pulling a 101. So yeah, I was really chuffed, and I guess we joked last time round that all the hits were in this second wave of deliveries.
They do seem to have been.
It doesn't seem to be, doesn't it?
It
I think
does.
looking
I've
on
seen
Reddit,
a
there's a
few.
lot of 101s, lots of autos, lots of redemptions. I think there was definitely 2 waves of this being released.
Well, I saw one, and the guy was like, and it was just after you got your 101, and the guy was like, "Oh, this turned up today," and then he got like a 101 relic, I think. So
Man,
yeah, might well be.
So yeah, I was really chuffed. So we did have this conversation though, Lloydie. Have you done a 101 this year so far? We had this conversation. You've done quite well with hits.
We don't
couldn't remember if you
count.
have since this past year.
Leaf Pop Century doesn't count.
If you count Leaf Pop Century.
We don't count Leaf Pop Century.
Well, I did. I did.
Jamie did. I did.
2026. Yeah, 2026 as a...
Well, since January the 1st.
Is that okay? Outside of Slam? Probably not.
I mean, there hasn't been that much product. We just couldn't remember if we've had conversations. Like, obviously, the Hogan was a massive hit, but
I mean, the
couldn't remember
Hogan
if you
was
had.
probably worth
Better than
more
one of
than
the one-of-ones.
most one of ones out there, to be honest.
100%.
No, but for wrestling, but I haven't really been going into much, to be honest. Like, outside of Universe, when did Universe come out? Universe was the first. Was Universe the first set of the year?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, there's maybe this. Yeah, no, it was. Cena came after that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't rip any SP signature yet. I will do when it goes on to DPAC. SP came used, which was 2025. I did rip, but I didn't hit a 1 of 1. But I do own a 1 of 1 that I swapped for to get a Satnam from.
Right.
So
Okay. I remember there was some 101 somewhere.
Yeah. So effectively, I pulled it because I swapped it for something I did pull. So
Yeah. No, it's cool.
IRL.
Yeah, but outside of that, so yeah, I did like a box of finest Universe, and I did breaks on the Universe, but didn't hit anything on breaks really. Outside of that box, I have went into Exalted a little bit, didn't pull shit out of it, and then I've just really done a break tonight on Topps Chrome.
Well, there's plenty coming out. So
I mean, your time will come, definitely.
you've got
Yeah.
8 months
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
But to be honest, that Hogan card, and I sold it for £600, man. Like, I'm not going to top that this year. Like, even if I pulled a base 1 of 1, I don't think I'd pull anything like, even like most autograph 1 of 1s. Like, what are you going to sell for £600?
Yeah, very.
No, it's like we were saying before, like with these releases this year, you're not going to top those. Those cards are all going to be about the same kind of price until you get to the end of Hogan's run at the minute. We've got no end in sight, have we? So take the wins, yeah.
But like pulling that Karen Cross out of 10 patch auto as well, you know what I mean? Like, how often do you actually pull something? You actually pull PC at a low number as well. Doesn't happen. So yeah, not really, mate. I haven't.
No, just curious. I thought, I'm sure there's been 101s mentioned, and was like, had he done it this year? Has it been last year?
But to me, achieving getting my first 1 of 1 on Slam, that tops anything physical related to me, because that's something I've been trying to do for, I've been trying to do that for years.
Yeah, massively.
And it's never, and to pull the AJ Lee and to get everything from it that I've got from it, it's just been ridiculous, to be honest. So that for me far tops anything I'm going to get from Tops. I'd like to pull a 101 this year. I pulled quite a few 101s from Upper Deck last year. If I can pull something out of this year's product, I'd be really happy. But we'll just have to see.
When we're having a good year so far this year between the three of us. Despite we don't rip that much product, we're doing all right. So,
well, the thing is, you just in order to pull stuff, you have to rip product. So it's going to come eventually if you keep. But I've had some good years. I've had some bad years. I think last year was proper bad, to be honest. I pulled a couple of one-of-ones last year, but nothing spectacular. Not really. I think I didn't pull a one-of-one until August last year.
I think mine was
so you got plenty of time.
My Tony Storm, I think, was later than that, yeah.
We'll see. I'm sure I'll pull something out of Allure again. I always fucking pull out of Allure. So.
Love it.
Yeah,
though.
Crazy. Didn't like last year's Allure, and I still pulled 2 101s out of it last year, so we'll see. I will, before, something I forgot about, and I have pulled these out as well. So on, you have finished, Jamie, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay,
I'll finish on the big one, yeah.
I haven't seen this, and I did throw quite a few of the cards away, because, like, Chris, a lot of the base of these, and refractors and stuff like that, giving them to you to sell on. But I've had to throw quite a few away on the base, and I've got 3 refractors. What I've got sitting next to me with the same problem.
What, are you talking about Universe? Sorry.
No, I'm talking about these Deadpool.
Oh, the Deadpool, yeah.
Because I'd not seen it before, but I don't know if you can see it. I don't think
along the top.
Yeah, it's all over the card. It's like it's rusted.
Topps Chrome last year did that as well a little bit.
It's really bad.
It's weird.
Though. A lot of it was in the blasters, but there is some from the hobby as well. And it's on the base and on the some of the refractors as well.
Yeah, that's shit. When you're paying for, like, high-end cards for him to do that, yeah.
I've seen a lot of bad centering on it as well. Like, a lot. Like, I showed one to the missus yesterday, and I was like, how bad is that? And she just looked at it and go, it's tiny on the bottom. I was like, I know. Crap.
Shite.
Yes. All right. Okay. So we'll move on then to the Hall of Fame section 4. We're actually doing all right for time. Actually, I thought
section 4.
Considering we had a pee break as well, we're doing all right. So worst product of the year nominees. I always get the negative ones, man. The wheel doesn't like me. This is from me. I didn't put in AEW 2025 because I thought there was a grey area, and I did put the the Mark Sterling in. But I have put Cactus Jack Hobby, Finest Hobby, and the Cena, just to bring you down a bit here, the Cena Commemorative Collection. I did have Bape in there. However, there was a glaring reason why we put Cena Commemorative Collection, and that was the cards with the massive expanse that looks like a ran in the middle of the fucking card. So really, it's probably the worst card of the year, like design-wise, I think. But so Chris, we'll go with you first.
Yeah, I can't put the Cena collection in there just because of Jamie pulling a 101 from it. Too cool.
Don't let you hold you back, mate.
I can't do it. Finest, I hated the base and the fucking die cuts and stuff. But I really, as I said earlier, I really liked the autos, I liked the masters, I liked the inserts, so I can't do that. Cactus Jack Hobby. I really tried to think. There was a few inserts that were all right, and I only think they look all right in the parallels, like the greens and things like that. And I think it's reflected in the price that it is now. You can pick up a box of Cactus Jack for like less than a box of Finest for sure, and probably about less than 200 quid now. I think I saw it in, I think I saw someone getting it for 150 recently, and I saw it for 190 in Fanatics in London. So yeah, the arse has fallen out of that one. So Cactus Jack from here.
Jamie?
So I am going to nominate the Cena Commemorative Collection.
Wow.
Not because I feel like it was missold. I feel like there's a PPI thing coming up in 10 years' time. It was sold as a premium product. The card stock was tops now. The finish was tops now. And even to the level, like, again, never going to take away the hit I had, but to have it as a 101, I nearly missed it. Like, it's not very, you've got a tiny gold on the bottom of the spikes. I feel like knowing that it's now in 2 waves with the way it has hit, I feel really sorry for everyone who had those early shipments and got fuck all. And I just feel like it was sold as a premium product and it doesn't feel like a premium product. So, yeah, I'm going to nominate, I think, Finest. I have grown to love him, mentioned like Dark Energy. I enjoy the inserts. I think that's pretty good. Cactus Jack, I hated it when it came out. I don't still like the base now. However, with later eyes, I have picked up a few singles for the PC. So I upgraded my HBK Auto for the HBK from Cactus Jack. And I also have the Stephanie Vicker Famed Phantoms from it as well. So to 10, I've picked up as well.
Oh, nice.
So I've kind of gone through certain things that I've liked, but I hated it when it came out. So I've now backtracked a little bit. You know, time's a great healer, and I have a bit of a soft spot maybe for some of the Cactus Jack hobby. So yeah, Cena's going in for me, unfortunately.
So G picked Cactus Jack. Thing is, with Finest, I think Finest gets a little pass. The reason being is because even though the base was terrible, and potentially it's the worst base of the year, like I did the negative of the wrestler with the shit design behind them was just not cool, man. The parallels were like the red ones weren't too bad out of 5.
Yeah, I quite like the blues as well.
Yeah, they weren't too bad, but you got so many hits with the product. Cactus Jack, you got no hits for the product at all, really. It was very sparing. There is one thing that potentially has saved it. I would say as well, the Cactus Jack, because it is like, it's like from the creator, isn't it? It's from the Travis Scott thing.
It's his thing, yeah.
But it's so out of character. Like, it doesn't, like, the base design is terrible.
It doesn't scream wrestling, does it?
It doesn't scream wrestling. It's really, like, just grotty and, like, horrible, really. Like, people are, like, ripping it, going, oh, this is brilliant. I'm like, are you fucking looking at these cards or what, man? There are 2. So the parallels were, I did like the Cactus parallel at 41. I thought that was really like a cool little design. I like a weird little design. And I think that was really cool. The thing that saves it for me and not getting my nomination is the King of the Knights as the case hit. I think they were really cool. I don't like the lettering on it, but I like that green hollow design that comes with the card. And I think that is one of my favourite case hits of the year. It doesn't make up, and like a Trans Technician as well is weird. I like it, but I think it's very Marmite with people, especially how rare they were and how much they cost. And they did go down to 1-of-1s as well. Jamie, that Stephanie Vicker one that you've got
is a big card.
It's a big card and it's a very pretty card as well. That insert is very cool. So I will go with Cena Commemorative Collection just because I don't think it's value for money, considering like you could have picked up SP Signature for the same price. I think a lot of people got fleeced on that.
I got fleeced on SP Signature.
So, hey, no, you pulled a Satnam for me. I think you did very well.
Yeah, I pulled stuff for everybody else.
So it is my category, so it's going to be Cena Commemorative Collection that goes through as the winner, but it really could have gone either way with Cactus or Commemorative Collection. I think Finest was safe just for a bit. I didn't like Bape. Bape could have been in there as well, and more so than anything is because that autograph that they put into Bape, you could have weighed the box and found that. And I think that's
what I did.
Fucking terrible. Put blockers in there.
I weighed all of them.
But put blockers in there.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Like, Phil Mitchell's in there,
Yeah, put some fillers in there. Like, what? I don't understand why that happened. And I think that really ruined it for me because I didn't know about that. And I saw breaks happen and stuff like that. And the people doing the breaks, I trust not to do that.
Yeah, well,
but you could have done.
People didn't necessarily know it because I spoke to somebody who was vending at the London show and they had boxes of it. And I said, have you weighed them? And he had no idea what I was talking about. And I said, weigh them and do it that way. And I will just say, I voted for Cactus Jack, but because the price of the hobby box has gone down so much, I'm really on the brink of buying one to rip for the channel. Just because I think it could be a fun rip. Whereas Finest, the amount of base that I'd be left with scares me because I hate it. I'd have to bin it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, fair enough.
I mean, Cactus is a cheap rip these days, but it wasn't when it first came out. It was ridiculous.
It was like £500, wasn't it?
Like,
crazy.
What was happening with that product? Like, I just didn't understand it. No. And like I didn't mind the exclusive that they did at Mania. If they would have left it at that, and I think that would have been quite cool. Yeah. And they had the WrestleMania stamps.
And I think Bape proved that, where Bape was like a little tiny kind of shoved in product and like kind of hard to get. I think, if they'd have done that with Cactus, it would have been a little bit rarer and everything wouldn't have been so overproduced.
Shout out to Topps Chrome as well for putting the buybacks into this year with the stamps, WrestleMania stamps on gold stamps. I think that's quite cool. But I do like the Cactus Jack with the stamps on because it's just like I bought this from WrestleMania basically.
The only place this is WrestleMania. Do you know what I mean? Even if you didn't get it there, at least it's from there sort of thing.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't like. They should have. It should have been a one-off product for Mania with a guaranteed auto in it because it wasn't a guaranteed auto. That was like it was still like 400 odd quid with no guarantee, and it was like 1 in 4 for an auto. Like what? And you got all of these like out of 10s going for like 300 quid for people trying to get their money back. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. So, Product of the Year nominees from G. This is AEW Skybox Metal Universe 2025, AEW SP Game Used 2025, and AEW SP Signature 2025. Well, 2026. Came out in 2026. It was 2025, but it came out in 2026.
Just about.
Yeah. So, I know G has gone for Game Used. Jamie?
This was a toughie for me. I've loved and bought all of these products this year. I think they've all had high points. I think Metal was really nice. It was a really fun rip. You got plenty within your box as well. HP Game Used, I feel, was quite groundbreaking with like the things we were getting within that set. I think some of the relics are good. The patches are really nice, wasn't it? The Banner Years was an improvement from like previous ones we've seen. And again, the fork. I know we didn't put it in a joke about the box stopper, but having the fork was such a cool extra thing to have as a chase. So I think that was really, really strong. SP Signature, I will give it kudos. It was a cheeky little product that came really at a very, very good price. There were some really nice cards in it. There's some nice autos you can get within the set. And it's all on card. And again, for the price of it, you just couldn't complain, really. I am going to go with SP Game Use, though. I think this is a standout set for the year. And I do think this may be a bit of a game changer. If Topps do anything different, they can take some lessons from this and try and be a bit more creative going forward. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go for.
Chris?
It's Game Used for me. I've opened the most of Metal by a fucking country mile, but and I've pulled 101s from Metal as well. But I think Game Used, it was just like, I know we've had products like this kind of you know, back in the day with Tops and things, but it was just something completely different for wrestling. It was like a breath of fresh air, really. And I went ham on it. My last day of Advent is probably the reason I pulled the Will Ospreay 2.5 Auto Relic. And then, yeah, to hit that on Christmas Day was really, really cool. So, yeah, on a personal, it's got to be game used for me.
So even though I haven't ripped it, I've just been in breaks of it, AWSP Signature will be my selection. The reason being, SP Game Used, great, fantastic. I think those speciality cards that everyone wanted were too few and far between in the boxes, in the cases. I watched a lot of cases broken of this on the whatnots, and you were lucky to get one, maybe two out of a case.
One, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
and
think I saw many with two.
Exactly, and I just didn't. That didn't do it for me.
It's what people wanted, really, isn't it?
Exactly, and you know, people are paying a lot of money to get these spots, hoping to get that one card out of a case. I thought that was a bit rough, to be honest. Personally, I still haven't seen a lot of them pulled, like, you know, the tag rope ones. I've never seen that pulled.
I got outbid on a guitar the other day.
Yeah, well, I never saw a guitar pulled. I know that they were pulled. I saw pictures of them, but I was never on a break where one got pulled. There were a lot of ladders and chairs. Yeah. I seem to the premium ones seem to have come out a lot on EPAC and not on the breaks I was in personally. So I think that was a bit strange. But I think SP Signature for me was really cool because I love the base. You know, I like that white base. That
it looks clean as fuck. Yeah,
real clean, and that's why I like the Exalted one that came out. That real clean white base.
The difference really cool. There is the Exalted font that they've used. I think looks like fucking Microsoft Word 95, whereas Game Use was classy. Yeah.
When SP Signature does come on to EPAC, I'll be going like ham on it, to be honest. I love
the same price too.
The dual autographs on there with the half faces. That was by far my, even though I don't own any, but it was by far the best autograph thing that came out last year for me personally.
They remind me of the movie poster for like Face Off. Do you know what I mean? They kind of look like that.
We discussed about it. Like, there was the Punisher as well and stuff like that. There was
the old UFC posters were like that too.
Yeah, loads of UFC posters, and I really liked them. I think it went really well, and I think there was more positives than negatives in SP Signature. I know, Chris, you didn't hit very well.
Yeah, it's just personal experience.
But I saw a lot of people not hitting very well. you know what I mean? So,
absolutely.
It could have gone either way with Game Used. I did love Game Used. Don't get me wrong. I love Metal as well. I didn't like some of the inserts in Metal.
That's what's put me off is doing the achievements on EPAC. I've gone through so many of the inserts, and I've got so many of them that I kind of starting to not like them.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? But still a really cool product.
Really cool product. But yeah, it's just AEW SP Signature, but it doesn't matter because SP Game Used gets the win. That goes through. A very, very well done, Billy.
It's a tough category because, like you say, the retro.
They're all Billy's products.
They are, yeah. They've just nailed it this year. I think SP Signature as well was bang up to date. Like from that drop in to who was in the auto checklist and who they had on card. Such a quick turnaround. And we know they were signed in the summer and then it was out in the autumn. It's just incredible. Really, really good stuff.
Game Used also had those on-card autographs that they did for, the speciality ones. I think actually, they're an SP Signature.
SP Signature.
Yeah, they're like the speciality ones that they had on their Authentics, I think they were called.
Authentics, like that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Incredibles were good, weren't they, as well?
Yeah, they did honestly, each set deserves to go through on their merit.
I mean, like Jamie said, with the metal, you had the ones you're collecting. What are they called?
Yeah, the retro 2013 retros.
They're sick.
Jambalayas.
Jambalayas.
Really cool. Really cool. I hit my first jambalaya from that set as well. Really cool. Like really, really cool. I enjoyed that set. Okay, so Jamie, your Hall of Fame entry, please.
Hall of Fame entry. I mean, this is probably in the same kind of vein as G's entry, to be honest. I'm going to put in a lenticular. Got to be something a bit more strange. And for me, lenticulars going all the way. The reason I'm going to put this in is that the card I'm going in is for a 1998. It is the lenticular art box set. I'm going to go for the Hell in a Cell, Mankind and The Undertaker, the lenticular of Taker, Tombstone and Mankind in the middle of the ring. It's a full motion, so you get the full tombstone at the end of the match. But the reason I'm putting this in is because our Patreons, we asked our patrons as part of our top tier set about their favourite matches they would like to see on cards and kind of come through. Mankind and Taker, I can't remember how many times it came up, but most of the people include. Everyone wanted like Mankind and Taker included in the set. So we put it in first of all, but I think because it came up so many times, it had to go in the Hall of Fame in some aspect. And it's amazing the amount of times WWE have used that clip. There are not many cards of Hell in a Cell with Mankind and Taker. Even the Bape with Mankind with a chair, I think that's the only other one I could think of. And I didn't really want to put a Bape one in necessarily this year.
No, you can't put that in there.
So, yeah, it's going in. The lenticular Mankind Undertaker Hell in a Cell.
Cool. Well done, mate. So, last thing really before we sign off with the Hall of Fame. So we have Creator of the Year, and I'm very pleased to put our friend in KGus61, and hopefully Jamie, send me the link to the voice messages, and I'll get him to do a celebratory acceptance speech. But yeah, I mean, over to him. Go. Put that in if he does send us one back before we get this out. But
is he a 2-time inductee now as well?
Probably,
I believe.
Yeah.
I think he's gone in before. So yeah, he's done well again.
So the reason I say this is the rising. The reason I wanted to put this in as well is because like we're just tracking this. So he has his Rising Stars of Wrestling, which obviously massive set, really popular, and obviously had it in the atomic refractors out of 2, like the fractal cracked ice, and really cool, really well received. Everyone loved that set. And I'm looking at now, so I've been obviously waving the flag for him on that Crazy Card Collector March Madness tournament, Wrestling Cards March Madness tournament. It's not March anymore, it's still ongoing. He's in the 4th round for the first time. He's in the quarterfinals. The wrestling guy store Phoenix is in there as well, the store exclusives. So Tony's in there as well. But he's in the 4th round against a card person from the UK. And I'm going to give them their flowers on the not next show, but on the show after in 101. And I'll buy from that person. I believe he's going to beat him in this round. But he's a UK person doing trading cards, and I think fair play to him. He's in the quarterfinals, and I'm looking at the other people in this competition still. You've got Topps Chrome in there. You've got AEW Skybox Metal in there. EPAC in there. They're all facing off against each other right now. You've got you've got KGus versus another guy, which I'll talk about in 2 shows' time. You've got Pro Wrestling Junkie Damaged Goods. I don't know who they are. ALW Atomic Legacy. No idea who they really are. Blitzkrieg, I've heard of them. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at
Junkie though is pretty.
Pro Wrestling Junkie Damaged Goods. So it's the stuff that they sell.
They were like the smudge ones and stuff, weren't they?
Oh, okay.
The seconds. They've done a big deal, didn't they?
But like, I'm looking at all of these, and I'm like, he's by far of the way, in my view, the best person in the hobby creating these cards, these creator-owned cards at the minute. He is the best person in the hobby. he is
and a
the
regular
creator
set
of the
too.
company.
You know,
Yeah, that's a nice aspect of it, isn't it? We know it's going to come.
Exactly, and he does so much for the hobby. He does releases that the proceeds go off to charity and stuff like that. So he's an all-round top guy, and yeah, he needs to go in, man. Like, I can't think of anyone else who deserves it more than he does. So yeah,
it's quite cool as well. I think Crazy Card Collector as well is a big fan of kind of our cards. He's always showcasing our cards on his Instagram feed. And he's like always said, like, he'll always try and update people and try and promote our cards that we do as well. So yeah, it's nice that he kind of recognises K Gus to even be included in the list as well, which is pretty good.
It's really cool. It is really cool. But I think he earns it. You know what I mean? I really do. I do think the guy he's up against, who I will talk about in 2 shows' time as well, in the last round, he was against MLP Leaf Pro Wrestling, and he beat him.
Yeah, I'm slicking.
I was shocked by that. I really was. I thought that was a really good achievement, to be honest. So good on him. Okay, cool. So that is the end. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining the awards ceremony for 2026. We did it. Only one more thing to talk about, really, before the goodbyes. Bit of slam.
Slam Jam.
The only thing, really, I mean, they're still going on with the universe stuff at the minute. I am so surprised that they haven't released Chrome today.
I say it would drop, wouldn't it? Normally tonight on release day, wouldn't it?
They did it with Universe, but that was the first time that they've done it. But they've released Canvas, and I'm like, where's Chrome?
Yeah, I saw Canvas. Like, what?
Where's the Chrome?
Well, the problem I have with it, more so than anything, is that it showcases what's in the product at a very, a quick, easy. You can go on and go, oh, I like that. Oh, I might actually go in to buy the physical.
You can look at the checklist.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think they've shot themselves in the foot with that. They have been going ham still with this universe stuff to get the flash packs, to get the out of 10s out of there. So that's been still an expensive rip, but that's still intermittently ongoing. I think this is the last time they're doing it. They released WrestleMania 26. Maybe the reason they haven't released Chrome is because they've put out WrestleMania 26 cards. Obviously a Las Vegas theme, so there's a lot of cards with Las Vegas-y themes to it, like thingy cards, like Decker cards, kind of designs on them, etc. The one thing I'd say, I didn't actually buy much. I didn't buy any of the product with diamonds. I've just been doing the standard packs, because you can get, on a rare, you can get a black chip, and then you can craft that black chip, and sometimes it gives you a legendary.
Nice.
I pulled a legendary of it, and I swapped it for like 7 other legendaries. Someone came in and said, I really want that card.
On it.
And I was like, okay, I want this, this, and this. And yeah, I got like 7 legendaries as part of that deal because of that card. So really worth it. I thought that was quite cool. And it's really the only mention of the week from me on it, because I don't think there's much. Canvas has just come out. Man.
Canvas is quite. I don't mind some of the canvases. I think I haven't played Slam this week, but I saw the Top Slam Instagram feed. They had the Demon Finn Balor, was pretty cool. Like the red, black, and white was quite nice.
It's just come out just now, but I'm looking at it, and it I think the lowest is an out of 25.
Okay.
And I don't really want to pay money to get an out of 25. If I'm paying money, I want at least a shot of a 1 of 1 on this thing. But yeah, I mean, there's some, say, unique, like, that's like the design of the legendaries. The CM Punk one's a bit funny.
It's the Cena one.
It's the Cena one. It's a drug-free. You do have the Danhausen on there, though. That's quite cool. Shooting out.
Nice. Did you know they're going to maybe put Danhausen on the Las Vegas Sphere over WrestleMania weekend? They're looking at getting pricing for it. That'd be insane, wouldn't it?
Isn't he supposed to, like... Is he? He's not in a match that we've talked about for WrestleMania, though, is he? I thought he was going to have his match for WrestleMania.
There was rumoured he was going to be a host, wasn't he? The host of WrestleMania.
I think he would have seen as the host, though, right? I think Danhausen would have been really fun.
But they're doing these different things. He's like in WHQ and stuff, weren't he? Like just doing skits. I think he's got a good place in WWE doing this sort of shit. It ain't going to tire that quickly, is it? So, and if it does, send him to AAA and work with Mr. Iguana for a little bit.
No. He'll bloody love it. It's like penance, isn't it? Just send him to AAA.
Send him down there.
Penance. So that's it for the show today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on our journey up till we're never going to be 2 digits anymore. It's three digits and up from here, man. So yeah, have a lovely WrestleMania. And we'll see you on the other side for episode 100. Before we go, Jamie, do you want to give all the plugs and stuff again?
Yeah, let's do it. So first things first, if you're listening to this on the Patreon or listening to it, actually listening to it on the free feed, it would be too late anyway. Do your PW scorecards for Dynasty. You can go through and find that online. You can join our scorecard group that we've got going with that. WrestleMania will be out next week for the scorecard, so if you missed Dynasty, you can do that. And Patreon-wise, as we said at the top of the show, if you want to sign up, lower tier, £4 a month gets you in the door. Top tier gets you in with the bonus cards. And that's really it, really. I mean, that's all I've got to say. Doily, what have you got there?
Godzillas. I've got 2 Godzillas.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry.
On that note.
CMC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cambridge trading cards on YouTube, eBay, and Instagram. All the normal stuff going on over there. Card shows. I will be attending as a buyer the London XL card show next Saturday. I think it's the 18th. If you see me, feel free to shout or holler. Going to be on the hunt for some wrestling cards, hoping that we get to see some there. And then vending the Milton Keynes show at Stadium MK on the 6th of June. Looking forward to that. But yeah, that's it from me.
I need to work out if I'm working that weekend. I'll let you know. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Cheers, guys, again. I do promise one thing for next show. There will be a fucking of John Cena before we leave on the next show as an episode 100 love note to you all. So, but for this show, I won't. Go on.
Fuck Panini.
Oh, fuck Panini.
Fuck Panini.
Fuck Panini. Make a 4-year-old cry.
Yeah, you bastards.
See you later, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.